Listen, gang, I like to do a little survey question up top to get to know my audiences, to really get comfortable with each other. You guys make some noise if you're horny. Make some noise if you're fucking horny. Let me hear it. Wow. You guys, okay, very much. All right, now make some noise if you're sad. Let me hear my sad people. First sad guy, you're the first sad guy. Congratulations.
Yeah,
very proud moment. You guys, I do of course live my life in just a constant state of like sad horniness. Or as I like to call it, melancholy. You know, I like to come home after a long day and just like sobstergate till I have a good crygasm. Just let all my emotions out at once. It makes a huge puddle, you guys. Gotta get in there with a mop that up. I am sad horny, but you know what, I'm also a good Minnesotan, which means I love a bargain, okay? Love a good bargain. Which has led to me reading a lot of sex toy reviews, okay? So many reviews. Did you guys know you can just get on Amazon and just like see what your aunt thinks about a vibrator? It's wild. But if you've ever actually read any sex toy reviews, you'll find out that they get very emotional very quickly. You guys, every review I've ever read is always like, butt plug. 5 out of 5 stars. My husband and I have been married for 40 years. We haven't had sex in the past 8 months. I was on the verge of filing for divorce and moving to a cabin in the middle of the woods to live out the rest of my days in loneliness. I can say without a doubt that these butt plugs saved my marriage. Butt plugs, check them out. Speaking of butt plugs, take a look under your chairs right now! You're getting a butt plug and you're getting a butt plug and you know you're getting a butt plug. Don't worry, it's fine, I rinsed them off. You guys have stretched ears. I'm still rocking the stretched earlobe look. Anybody else? I'm sorry, was anybody else here still the coolest girl in 9th grade? You know what, I was 14 and I was like, Courtney, you gotta find a way to make part of your body look like a cat's asshole. I did it, I found a way. People never notice I have them right away when they meet me, and then they notice and they're like, oh, I didn't realize you still like to shoplift from Hot Topic. An elderly Russian coworker, she walked up to me the other day, she pointed at my earlobe and she goes, your boyfriend, does he like to, It's like, wow. That is so nice that you think you could fill that up. I was having some intercourse with a gentleman recently. Wow, sexy way to say it, huh? But he did this weird thing where he like tied my hands like up on his headboard. And I was like, whoa, this is crazy. Like I have never fucked a dude with a headboard before. Oh my god, is that an in-unit washer and dryer? Oh my god, I think I just came. I'm married now, you guys. Actually, I had a birthday recently, you guys. I just turned 33. Holy shit, but your skin looks so good. Oh my god, thank you. Yeah, I'm 33, you know, there's just dried up, dusty eggs just tumbling out of my body now as I walk. Just like the world's saddest Easter bunny. It's crazy though, like how fast your body starts to change as you age. Like the other day I sneezed and I was like, oh shit, I guess I am a squirter. It's gonna happen to a lot of you. I'm so sorry to tell you. It's a gross one, it's gross, I know. I think it's cool though, like I've noticed drinking has changed a lot as I've gotten older. Like I remember when I was like 22 and I'd go out drinking and I would wake up and there would be like a strange guy next to me, you know. A couple of weeks ago I woke up after a night of heavy drinking to learn that I had joined a class action lawsuit. Yeah, 7 or 8 whiskey sodas, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe me or a loved one is entitled to some goddamn compensation. Transvaginal mesh. Fool me once, shame on you. You guys, I had a weird upbringing. I grew up in a bad neighborhood. I learned that the zip code where I grew up was named by the CDC top zip code in Minnesota for chlamydia. Until I moved out. Hell yeah. Up top. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Chlamydia friends. That's how you get chlamydia. So sorry to tell you. No, I did grow up in a bad neighborhood. This is how I know it was a bad neighborhood, okay? There was one time in 10th grade where I decided I was going to buy myself a dime bag, okay? For any nerds in the room, a dime bag is the smallest, shittiest, seediest amount of marijuana available. I was like, you know what, I'm 15, I have $10, treat yourself, girl. But I put in that request for that weed in 2nd period. And by 4th period, I was holding that weed in my hand. It's incredible service, right? Which just goes to show you that, like, no matter how bad the neighborhood or no matter how tough the situation you're growing up in, like, one teacher really can make a difference in the life of a student. Thank you so much. I love you guys.